Yo, what's going on, guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys the new updated best defensive settings in NBA 2K22. If you guys are new here, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more videos. I make 2 to 3 NBA 2K22 Myteam videos every single day, grinding out content for you guys to help you guys improve your game in Myteam. So, talking about defensive settings, this is my credible, information. This is my record in Unlimited, if you guys care about that. And I have Will Chamberlain, if you also care about that as well. To be like, well, is this kid good? Should I listen to him? I think this is why you should listen to him. I've gone 12-0. This is my team. I got a good amount of MT. I play the game a bunch. I watch a bunch of comp guys. I understand the comp world of 2K. So, let's just get right into defensive settings. We're going to be going into just a regular domination game on, I'll just put on Hall of Fame or All-Star, whatever it's called. We'll maybe go up against some easier guys. Let's go superstar difficulty, and we'll just go with this team. So I'll see you guys in the game with the defensive settings. So guys, also going to be giving you guys tips on how to play better defense and stop the pick and roll. But first, let's get into the defensive settings. So I'm going to go very slow so people can follow along. If you already know, you can go faster and maybe skip through the video, but I'd say just watch. So on ball pressure, we're going to go smother. Off ball pressure, we're going to go tight. On ball screen, we're going to go over. On ball screen center, we're going to go over. Now hedge is where you can do 3 different things in my opinion. You can go no hedge, you can go soft hedge, or you can go catch hedge. One of those 3. Right now I'm experimenting between soft hedge and no hedge. Right now I'm doing soft hedge though, so on hedge, soft hedge, and on hedge center, soft hedge as well. So these two always the same. So if you want to go no hedge, you're going to go no hedge on both. Not no hedge on hedge and soft hedge on center. They have to be the same hedge on each one. So we're going to go soft hedge just for this one. And now guys, the most important setting in this whole defensive setting screen, whole defense setting, the most important thing, stay attached onto yes. And this is for next gen. Current gen, the defensive settings are the exact same thing, except stay attached, you just keep on auto. So if you're on current gen, keep this on auto. You guys will be fine around the screen. But stay attached on next gen needs to be on yes. It is the most important setting. It is what, so if you guys know switch, you know how it's switch glitches and you just get switched and now you got your center on the point guard and your point guard on the center and they just dump it down lower. They beat your center off the dribble. This is what makes them not switch. So the guy guarding ball, I'll show you guys this, but the guy guarding ball sticks with the guy going around the screen and he won't leave him. And then you can use your hedge with the soft hedge or the no hedge or whatever you run. Off ball screen, again, this doesn't really matter. You can go over though. I sometimes put it on. All this stuff doesn't really matter. You can really look into it if you really want to, but I don't think it matters. And the next important settings in the thing, probably close to the most important things, is drive help rule. Needs to be no help. This will stop dropping corners. Same thing with screen help rule. So now corners will not drop if you follow a couple more settings. But these settings need to be no help, no help. And then last one, transition defense. I go no threes. So if the guy's running in fast break, you don't want him kicking to corners. They'll guard the 3-pointers instead of going to the paint. If you do wall up, they're just going to wall up in the middle of the paint. People are going to be wide up in the corners. So transition defense, no threes, should help with corner threes. You know, in transition, people just dot you in the corner. Should help with this. It's not going to fix it, but it should help. Again, matchups, if you want to, you can do your matchups. But that's not really working on offensive settings. We'll get that on in the future. Adaptive coaching engine needs to be off. If it's probably going to say offense to defense, it needs to be off because all the settings you guys just did. So you guys just did all the settings. If you have this on offense and defense, after like 3 plays, it's just going to throw it out the window. The CPU is just going to start doing their own shit. They're going to be no hedging, and then they're going to be catch edging, and then they're going to be not staying attached. It's just going to fuck up all your settings. So this has to be off. You know, timeout, player minutes, manual. Now, if you want defensive communication, which I do recommend, and maybe even offensive, I'd put offense and defense for team communication. So it's going to tell your guys when you're on defense, playing defense, it's going to tell you guys when they're switching. Like, so they'll say, switch, I got ball. It may just help you guys understand what your players are doing. So if you're like, why the fuck did my player move there? It might tell you like, oh, switch, or I got ball, or rotate, some shit like that. It'll just tell you why they did that. So maybe you can learn of what they do on the floor. So we'll go offense to defense just to show you guys that a little bit. So that's all you need to do in this, but make sure to turn off adaptive coaching engine off. And now one of the most important things with drive help rule is come down to coaching sliders and turn help defense all the way down to 0. That will make sure corners never drop. Well, maybe not never, but 8 out of 10 times, and maybe 9 out of 10 times, corners will not drop. That's pretty much it for the defensive settings aspect of it. So if you just wanted to come here for defensive settings, you just want to see what are the best defensive settings in the game, how do you make sure that they work, you know, turn down the sliders, coach adapting engine off, that type of stuff, you're good to go. You can click off the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope I helped you. Those are the best defense settings in the game. But if you want to stay and learn a little bit how to guard the pick and roll and how to stop the people who just spam pick and rolls all game, which everybody does, I do myself included, because it's how you play offense in this game. So if you want to learn how to stop the pick and roll a little bit, like I'm not going to go fully into detail. I might make a separate video of like how to specifically just guard the pick and roll. This one is mainly a defensive settings video, but I'm going to show a little bit of how to guard the pick and roll. So if you want to stay for that, we're going to get into that right now. Okay, guys, so I'm only going to be showing like a couple of defensive possessions because I don't want this video to be too long. But if they do call pick and roll, I definitely will show you what I do to stop it. So let's see if they started to do a pick and roll. No, they don't. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys pick and roll defense, okay? Okay, so he comes to set the screen. What we're going to do is he's going to stay on him. See, he's going to follow him. See, that's a tough shot, guys. That's a tough shot. So I'm going to show you guys what I did there, okay, on instant replay. It wasn't the best example and it wasn't the best defense. Basically, what was happening if you guys didn't have stay attached on yes, what would happen here, as soon as Mitch Richmond hit the screen, Dikembe would have switched on to Kawhi, and Mitch Richmond would have switched on to Duncan, which plays good defense, but now you got the switch. Now Kawhi would pop the ball out, pass the ball to Tim Duncan, easy bucket, especially if that's a point guard, right? Like, if that's my Isaiah Thomas, Tim Duncan's easily scoring on him, but it was Mitch Richmond, so he'd have a decent chance, but we would get easily mashed. But basically, what stay attached does is basically what it does is as soon as he hits a screen, he's going to stay attached to his guy. So his man he's staying attached to. Yes, he's behind, but that's where I come in with my hedge. So now this is where you have to use your hedge, right? And if you're off-balling, your center CPU should do a decent job of hedging with the soft hedge or whatever hedge you put on. So if you put no hedge, your center will not hedge it off. If you put a catch hedge or if you put soft hedge, they should help a little bit out if you're off-balling. But look what I did, okay? I went a little fast, but what I did, this is probably a better angle, honestly. So what I did is just, you know, he came around the screen. I played good defense. I was hedging, right? So now if he takes that jump shot, Mitch Richmond's there, good defense, right? I'm back on Tim Duncan. If Tim Duncan wants to pop for a three, he may beat me on a pop, but I can probably get there to give me a time because I know he's super long and lanky. Mitch Richmond plays decent defense. Yes, like he's behind him. If Mitch Richmond put his hand up, he would have got better defense. But how the defense contest system works in the game is all you have to do is just get your head around the guy. Like, you don't even have to jump. You just have to get your body near the person. So that's honestly a hard shot to make. If he shoots that and greens that, like Kawhi or the guy you played in real life or in the real game, hey, good shot. He took a really comp mid-range. That's a good mid-range. Like, that's a good shot if you're really good at the game. But most people you guys play aren't going to be taking that shot and grading that shot and making that shot. So that's perfect defense. So if you guys see that one more time, we hedged the screen, stay attached, help Mitch Richmond stay on Kawhi. If you wanted to drive, we were there. He took a bad shot. We got the rebound. So I'll show you guys probably one or two more defensive possessions. Are they going to call a screen? Okay, they're going to call a screen for Tim Duncan. So what we're going to do is we're going to hedge. Isaiah Thomas saves them. Good defense. That's great defense. And we didn't get the rebound because I wasn't really focusing on the rebound. But basically, that's an easy board. That's a perfect defense. Let me show you guys what we did there. Again, I didn't get the rebound because I wasn't really trying, but hey, Tim Duncan, nice screen setting. So again, screen. We'll follow Tony Parker, so we should be able to stay. So again, if you stay attached on automatic or no, what's going to happen is Isaiah Thomas is going to switch on to Tim Duncan, which is what you do not want. So what we do with LeBron is we play hedge defense, so we're there. If he wants to take that jump shot, we put our hands up, we're there. We play great defense. We wait for Isaiah Thomas to get back. So now Isaiah Thomas is returning back to his man. We play great defense. Isaiah Thomas, right now, we can get to Tim Duncan. I know it looks retarded, like Tim Duncan's wide open, but we can get to Tim Duncan. Most people aren't going to pass that. But we can get to Tim Duncan with LeBron. Because you got to remember, this is like in slow-mo, right? So like fast motion, I can get back with LeBron really fast. So Tim Duncan takes a bad shot. We get that contest system with Isaiah Thomas. I know he didn't jump really, but no, he jumped. He played great defense. Again, if he hits that shot, he hits that shot. We have an easy box out with LeBron on Tim Duncan. We have great positioning. Again, I'm not focusing on the rebound, so I like slip out of the way. Usually you would use your box out or just switch off. They'll grab the rebound. But again, yeah, I played terrible. I played terrible rebounding defense. But again, so this is our last example, guys. So this is the last example we're going to show. So I'm going to go over it a bit more in depth. But this is what happens every time. It happens the exact same every time I do the exact same. Comes around the screen, he gets stuck. LeBron James comes out, steps up, and hedges. So now he's playing great defense. If Tony Parker wants to take the shot, we're there. If he wants to try to drive, we're there. We stop him in his tracks. We wait till Isaiah Thomas is back. I notice that, you know what, Isaiah Thomas right there, he's back. He can play. If he wants to take the shot, Isaiah Thomas is there. If he wants to go for the drive, Isaiah Thomas should be able to come help. So now you guys should see, right now, I start switching over to Tim Duncan. I'm still watching him just to make sure. But, hold on, let me go to LeBron. I do switch on. I start going back to Tim Duncan. So as soon as I see that Isaiah Thomas has recovered, I say, you know what, I'm going back to Tim Duncan for the rebound or for if he wants to pass it to the roller, which is Tim Duncan in the situation. So yeah, that's what happens. We play great defense. We get a stop. I don't get the rebound because, again, I didn't use our box out. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments if this did help you. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.